again for another Wednesday video. This week I'm doing the Copic Color Challenge. This is actually from March's challenge with these three specific colors, some blues and a peach. The funny thing about this video is that I wanted to do the Copic Challenge, but the only part of the video that recorded was the pencils and the inks. For some odd reason I pressed the photo button instead of the video recorder button. So when I did the final step, which was basically the whole point of this video series. So what you're going to be getting is basically just seeing me draw and ink this Catwoman piece. There I am erasing the whole thing, or at least part of the head. I was doing the Batman Hush version of Catwoman, then I changed it to be the Jim Balent version from the 90s. So I have Catwoman here just doing her normal thing with a cat on her shoulder. Really simple pose, really simple idea. Just wanted to keep it fresh, keep it interesting. The colors that I used were actually really cool, especially for this Catwoman. So it just worked out really well. Although you won't be seeing the coloring process, I did use the B01, BG07, and the YR02 to do this piece. So if you want to check it out, I'll have the full image at the very end. So right now I'm just blocking out the outline on a very thick black ink, just to show the line weight for the whole thing. And I'm just putting in some of the hair and the drape of her neck. The face on this one I really enjoyed. It just came really natural. It's not modeled after anybody how I usually draw some of my female characters. I like to model after someone that I know that kind of encapsulates the look of that character. But this one I just came up with a face on my own. Just did it all from scratch. Just a fun little exercise just to get that out of my system and go back to my normal creating roots. And I wanted to have a very unique lighting set, so we have a hard light coming from her right side, our left, and then there'll be kind of a halo rim light coming off the other side. You won't be able to see it here, but you will see it on the final piece right there. So since I'm using blues, this costume is actually normally purple. But just for the sake of this exercise and the colors that I wanted to use, I think it just worked best for how I envisioned this Catwoman to be. Again, this is part of the Copic series that I'm doing. These are all the Batman villains. There's also the Spider-Man villains, so you can go backtrack on my YouTube channel. You can see some of the ones going there so far. There is the one that coincides with this month is with Venom, so you can see a huge contrast in the way I draw and color Venom to how I draw and color Catwoman. I usually don't block out a lot of the blacks here, just because when I use the Copics, I maybe try to blend a couple of them, and it might just bleed into the blacks and just smear it a little bit. So it actually kind of almost ruins the page. So try to keep all the blacks till very last minute, so it doesn't affect the overall piece. But we're nearing the end over here with what I'm doing, so I'm just putting in some wrinkles in her gloves. It's going to give it an added effect. I'm just adding some more details. I'll put some more cuts in there. And then here is the final product. All colored up, ready to go. This is a nice, quick, and painless video you can check out. So I will be continuing with this Copic challenge. I just have to catch up with a lot of the stuff. I will be doing a lot of that. So if you like what you're seeing, please hit that thumbs up down below. And be sure to share the video with some of your art friends just to see how I'm doing. And please subscribe to my channel. We're still working to get to that 100 subs. So if you could do that, that'd be fantastic. And we'll be back on Friday for another video. And then next week we'll have another drawing video. So take care, guys, and have a great rest of the week.